Will the God of Thunder be able to stop Gorr the God Butcher's mad dream of a universe without gods? Well, let's hop into the pages of King Thor issue number 3 and find out for ourselves, shall we? Alrighty then, so picking up from where the last issue left off, things were not exactly going good for King Thor. He had been swallowed up by the Necro Ocean, an all-encompassing black hole of which no light can escape. Basically, it's none more black. Seriously, Spinal Tap should write a song about it or something. Granted, even in his old age, Thor is as stubborn as ever and refuses to let this be the end. Of course, if he ever hopes to escape, he's going to need someone to buy him some time. Luckily, he has 3 granddaughters in the Thunder Sisters who show up just in the nick of time. In a nice bit of continuity, the Thunder Sisters are actually pretty optimistic. Let us not forget that the first time we saw these characters was during the original God Bomb storyline, and hey, if the greatest bomb in all of the universe couldn't kill Godkind or Thor, then their chances gotta be good, right? The sisters aren't alone either. They've actually come packing an ace in the hole. You'll recall that at the Library of Omnipotence, Shadrach had given them a book that told them to go back to the beginning. Turns out what that actually meant was to return to the planet of Gorr the God Butcher's birth, the place that made him into the person he is today, the one that fueled his mad dream. You'll recall at the end of the God Bomb storyline, Thor, even before his time as king, took pity on this poor planet and tried to give it something that it never had before: good, honest, helpful gods. And not just any gods either, as we find out these are the redeemed gods, the ones left behind after their planets and pantheons were destroyed by Gorr. Turns out they've just been slumbering this whole time, waiting to return the favor to Thor, who took pity on them all those millennia ago, and also to finish things with Gorr once and for all. And thus the final battle of divinity is joined, as the last of the old gods join with the old Thunder King of Asgard to try and push back the never-ending darkness. Seriously, this shit is so over the top and so epic, someone's gotta help me paint this on my van sometime. And you know what? The united power of all these different forces turns out to be just enough to decapitate Gorr. They think the day is won, but unfortunately the Butcher has one last horrible secret up his non-existent sleeve. You see, as Gorr tells it, he outgrew the need for a physical body a long time ago. He is now one with the Necrosword, and it is one with him. As such, while all the heroes were fighting his physical form on Earth, he was actually out in space, devouring what few stars remain in the sky, in doing so leading to, yeah, you guessed it, eternal darkness across the universe, basically everything he always wanted. This also means that if King Thor wants to bring light and life back to the universe, he's going to have to make one last heroic charge into the unknown. One last strike of lightning, one last crack of thunder against not just a Necrosword, not just a God Butcher, but an entire Necro universe. And here I thought the Cancerverse was the worst, scariest thing that existed in Marvel cosmology. I guess I was wrong as the comic comes to a close. And so that was King Thor issue number 3, everybody, and once again, Jason Aaron continues to bring the goods. I really respect and really enjoy how much of a full circle this story truly is. We're getting all kinds of references and callbacks to the very first arc, and it's really rewarding. Thematically, it's great too to see these old gods who used to be crappy, used to be cruel, and yet thanks to Thor have found, well, basically their worth again in this final battle. I also thought it was really unique and really clever when the Thunder Sisters started telling the story of what they did. The art actually shifted around. Good stuff. Overall, I'd give this one a 9 out of 10. I am just loving this.
Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Cape Joel again. Just wanted to take a moment to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, and if you're in the market for comic books right now, and I mean really who isn't, you might want to check out my book depository link down in the description. It's no joke my favorite place to buy comic book trades. You get a great price, and if you use my link, not only will you be getting yourself something nice, but you'll be helping out the channel a little bit while you do so. So, you win, I win, everybody wins, right? And until next time everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Bye-bye.